1 hour Spotify singing, and then get the ball ready. Yeah, so we're gonna do a nice squishy ball working on there. Or do you want to work with the TheraBand? No, use the ball. Yeah, well done, Catherine. Okay, so nice little squishy ball. We're gonna put in our hands, and then just a couple of times. I can see 1 second. I see Leo is just trying to connect. I see. You know what I can do sometimes? Switch it off and switch it on again. Really say it. Check how I should. I know. So that's my one hat sometimes like that. Completely switch off everything, or switch to a different browser. It might solve the problem out. Okay. If you're gonna log in and log out, I keep an eye on you, and you can log in back in. Yeah. If you can't hear me or see me. Okay. So the ball is here with the chest, keeping the feet hip width apart. And then just have a little play with our feet, just rolling up and around, little finger, little toes, middle toes, big toes, and then lift up and go from the other way, big toes, and the other toes rolling down. Good, and then really gently shifting the weight towards the toes, back to the heels. Just a nice, feeling the feet, nice lengthen. And relaxing the toes, pushing the heels down. You're going a bit from side to side. Well done. And once you finish, stop in the middle. Push a little bit the weight towards to the outer arch. Lift the inner arch. Connect to the pelvic floor. And then do a couple of tilting from there. Okay, so we're going to go quick check on here. Back in the middle. Feel the engagement. Soften the rib cage, and let's get started. We're gonna bend and stretch. We're gonna bend and stretch. Breathing in and breathing out. 1 and down, and 2 and bend. Well done. And another 4, 3, 2. And 1, well done. Reach up, and then just pushing the ball up and have a nice little side bend. Breathing in and breathing out. And back in the middle from here, and we're going in a forward dive and rolling down. Breathing in, slowly going down. Take a breath in. And then vertebrae by vertebrae, rolling the spine back, up and up. Go one more time, chin down, and then rolling forward, slowly. Softening the knees, and keep the head heavy. Shift the weight a little bit more towards your toes, but don't lift the heels. And then bringing the ball from side to side. From side to side. And then slowly you start moving up from this gentle swaying, slowly up and up and up. Well done. And going down again, so you don't need to fully come back up. Do one more going down. And then up. And then halfway, pop the ball between your knees or above your knees. And then roll yourself back up in the middle. Circling the shoulders up and around. Nice big circles. If you were working from home, it's so nice to do something on our shoulders. Even make it bigger with the elbows. Circling up and around. Well done. Last one. And you can pop the hands into the shoulders, and you can bend your knees. Circle like this, a bit more backwards. If you're circling backwards, it opens a bit more on your shoulder blades. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. Circle back and lift the chin a little bit more up. Good. We're going to open the chest and then curl back, bringing the chin down. Exhale, open and then curl down. Breathing in and breathing out. Well done. So So if your knees are bent, you can do a bit more deeper with this movement, and back in the middle. We're going to twist and back in the middle. Keep the knees facing forward. And back in the middle. Exhale and inhale. For the next set, we're going to sideways, and we're going to extend the arms, turn the palms up and back in. Rotate back in the middle, going to the other side. Extend the arms and feel someone from the crown of your head lengthening you up. Engage towards your center, and then carry on. Knees facing forward. Extend the arms back in and back. Turn to the other side. Exhale, inhale. Last one on each side. Back in the middle. And back in the middle, and bringing the arms down. Sorry, actually we're going to put back in, just I need to kind of turn forward. You'll be going to do like almost swimming backwards, just working onto the shoulder and the back. Now I started moving all around because I just felt, oh, this is so nice for the shoulders, and probably you might feel the same, but start restricting a little bit in the way the movement only comes from your shoulder, and engage towards the rib cage to pelvic floor, so it's not moving with you. And if you feel you can change, you can go a bit forward as well. Well done. And one more backwards. And then we're going to open to the side, and we're going to couple of opening sideways and back in, out and in, out and in. Two more. And we go back and down. Good. So the ball is there between the knees, and we're going up to tiptoe and down. You can keep the hands into the hips and rolling off slowly, rolling through your sole up in the tippy toe, and slowly with control roll down. Exhale and inhale. When you're rocking back or rolling down, watch that your toes doesn't lift up. Try to keep the toes fixed down, only the heels feeling away. Good, and we're going to hold it up somewhere where you comfortably you can hold, and you might put your hand out just to balance it, and do half tiny pulses up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and roll all the way down. Going up again, slowly all the way up, slowly down, up and down, up and down. 3 more. 2 and 1. Well done. Bringing the arms down, and we're going down to bend and stretch, bend and stretch. The ball is between, and we're going to hold the next one. Just hold and finding our central position. So if you feel you start firing up in the quads, just think about pushing the weight towards your heel and relaxing the toes. Feel engaged from the lower tummy. And from here, coming back up. Exhale and inhale. Once you find this one, you can squeeze into the ball, and you can start lifting the arms up and back down. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Breathing in, breathing out. Good. We're going to do some swimming, some breaststroke swimming from this squat position. Okay, so that's going to be our next set. 4, 3, 2, and then we're going to hold it there. Now if you can just really quickly just lifting the head up, just opening the arms back to the chest, and then imagine you swimming. Open, down, and lift, open, and down. Bringing the elbows next to your waist, out, and back in. Breathing in, breathing out. Shift the weight back towards your heels. Push the rib cage down. And 2 more. Well done. And then we're going to come back up. Well done. We're going to bend down and lifting the heels up and down, up and down, lift and lower. 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're gonna hold after 8, okay? 6, 7, and you can pop your hands into prayer position if that's easier, and breathe into hold. Good, well done. Squeezing to the ball and release. 1, 2, 3, connect to the pelvic floor. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Well done, roll down. And rest a little bit on your leg. One more set. We're going to do the lunges. Remember when we do with the weight, putting down the knees and then sweeping forward and up. We're going to do the same, but without putting the knee down and holding just a ball, and just pass the ball to one hand to the other. So find into your lunge position. And then without doing anything with the arms, the 2 hands onto the hip bones and going down in the middle, okay? Not too forward, not too back, in the middle, sinking down, lift back up, sinking down, lift back up, okay? Once you finish with that one, or you feel check, 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 you can bring the arms forward and back in, or up, back in. You can make the variation of that, and back in. Well done. Exhale, inhale, and another 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to stay there, lifting the arms up if you can, and then we're going to lean forward and lift. Exhale, open, lean forward. Use your heel and back up. You can move the ball to one hand to the other. Exhale and inhale. Good work. Last one. And then shift the weight to the front leg and see if you can balance, 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 balance from here. Point your toes away. See if you can straighten the leg, pushing the hip bones down. And well done. Good. Switching side. Let's go from here the same. Now, because I'm always watching you, I actually sometimes muck up my side, but make sure you don't. So going down and back, staying in the middle. Exhale and inhale. Breathing in and breathing out. And then you could do the same with the arms. Just watch that you're not going too far back and no arching on the back. So forward and up. Forward and up. Good. If you can, bring the tailbone a little bit down towards the mat. Always aim the tailbone down. All right, here we are. Last one, we're gonna hold it there. Opening the arms, leaning forward, using the front tummy muscle, the front heel, lift back up. Exhale, pass the ball, lift and circle. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in. Use that heel when you're feeling the glutes. Good. And then we're going to do last one and going to that arabesque. A nice little side lifting. I put my arms to the side, but feel free to do the arms forward and see if you can stretch that leg, squeezing onto that palm. If you want, you could add a little bend and stretch. And we're done. Whew. Maybe it's just me sweating in front of this extra light, but have a sip of water and we're going down. Getting the ball between your knees and going down to 4-point kneeling. hands a little bit forward, level with your head, and you're lifting up from there. Going into cat stretch, curl, and arm curl. Lift, tuck, tuck, tuck. And slowly release. Breathing in and breathing out. Well done. Now we're going to see if we can just lift the rib cage up, pushing the ribs, the mid part up, and then move a bit from side to side on the hips. Very slowly up and back in, pushing the ribs up. And you could try the same by dropping the ribs down and do the same movement. So you might find a little tightness. You might find this one is nice and smooth. You're going to come back in the middle, lift and engage. And we're going to up to down dog from here. So you might move your hands a little bit forward and turning the toes under. Take a nice breath in and we're going up into down dog. Nice, pushing the bum up towards the ceiling. Breathe into hold. Bend your knees with the ball and stretch. Bend and stretch. Nice opening in the chest, using the heel of the hand and pushing the heels down after the bend. Last one. And we're going to shift into a full plank, shifting the weight all the way forward. Hold. Squeeze a little bit the ball. Open your chest. And if you had enough, you can drop your knees, but keep lifted. If you can, carry on. Lift the ball and the knees off from the mat and drop it back down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Exhale. Inhale. Keep going. Now I'm not talking. I'm concentrating on my breathing as well. Good. Low down. Lift from the ribs. And 2 more. Well done. Drop your knees and sit back down towards your heels. Well done. If the ball is there and is in the way, take the ball out. And you could use the ball just under the arm. Well done. See if you can open your knees a little bit. And you can curl up and go sideways a bit. Pushing out, out, out. And back in. Going on to the other side. And back in. Well done. Good. Shall we go a little bit deeper with a little bit onto a diving one? Okay, so anytime you can rid of the ball if that's too much. Come up into high kneeling and we're going to do this diving motion, going down. And we're going to keep the hips up and then we're rolling the ball forward and opening the chest. Once you feel the chest is really nicely open, tuck the tailbone under and see if you can push a little bit more with the ball. So connecting the rib cage, tucking the tailbone under, definitely can give you an extra nice juicy stretch. Well done. So once you are into that move to coming forward, see if you can open your chest, pushing the chest and the chin towards the mat down. Bringing the bum up, but very gently tucking the tailbone under and connect to your center. And you might just like to stay here, might just want to do a bit more. Last one, lifting the arms up, circle, rolling down, circle, and stretch. Well done. Are we ready? Let's go lie down. We're going to start onto the tummy. So you're going to put the ball behind the back. If you need extra cushions or extra things, just get it ready. We're going to start with the tummy, okay? So from here, you're going through. Anytime you feel this is too strong, you could just rest, okay? So find a place where the ball sits comfortably. My one is quite deflated today, so if you feel your ball is really big, you might want to have a little extra support under your head, because if you feel it's a bit overused by the head and neck, it's nice to rest on there. So my one is a bit flat. I can go a bit lower down. I put my hand like in a nice basket position and put it under my neck, almost like, I actually can show you. So I'm holding my neck in this position. I don't know if you see me, and feel that I'm resting my head in there, and sometimes feel like I'm pulling out and lengthening it. Okay, so in this position, make sure you don't overuse the head and neck with this movement. Okay, so once you feel you are settled here with the head and neck, just see your tailbone, feel where the tailbone is, and connect to your center. And from here you go, ready to do a couple of nice rolling up onto that ball, pushing the ribs back down to the ball, and then let it come back up. Pushing the ribs down, exhale, inhale back. Really feel relaxed from that hip joint. Connect through the center and the back in. Let's go 6 more, and I'm gonna build up. 6 onto the right leg, tabletop. 6 onto the left, 6 double tabletop, and 6 sending legs out. Okay, something like that. So 1 leg up, and we go for 6. I changed my mind. Yeah, hold it there. Open your knee to hip twist. Open 6 times out. Yeah, sorry. I just kind of thought this sounds just nice from here. Little opening and closing. And connect to the upper abdominal. Connect to the lower one. Even is level 2. It's really nice. 1 more. And then we're going down. Lifting the other leg up and going down. And up, going down and up, and 4 of this more. Lengthen from the back of the neck. And 1 more. Hold it up and give the hip twist. Level 2. Open and close. Watch the other knee doesn't open with it. Keep it still. Exhale and inhale. Watch the no rocking, okay? So if the other side hip lifts up, just control a bit more through the tummy. Well done. 1 more. Back in and down. Have a little opening of the chest. Drop the head gently down onto that mat. And then we're going to lift the legs back into double tabletops. First, we're going to lift the head up, pushing the ribs down. And we're going to lift 1 leg up. I say flattening the lower back, but don't lift the tailbone up and lifting the other leg up. And we're going to do just lift and drop. And drop 1, tippy toe down, lift back up. Point it down, lift it up. Point it down, lift it up. Point it down, lift it up. Good, well done. And then we're going into a little switch. Okay, so you really feel controlled from here. And switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bringing both one up to tabletop. Lower your heels towards the bump and bring the head down. Good. Bringing your knees to level with your hips and you're coming up like this. So your feet are pointing down, knees above the hips, and just going to sit up from here and down. 4 more. from here, lift back up into double tabletop. We're going to pull it in. This is the last little set and I change. Sending it out. Pulling it in. Sending it out. Okay, so sending the leg out and going out back. 4. And we're going to hold. Hold this position. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and here we go. Well done. Just very slowly lower your legs down. And if you feel that works nicely on your tummy, lower your head and stretch the arms. Stretch the arms above, above, above. And if anywhere feels nice onto the ball, on your back, move a bit around, up and down. If you feel okay, was enough what we did. Take the ball, roll out, and we can all have a little just lying down on our back. Are you all okay? Alright, we're going to put the ball back between the knees. And we're going to do a couple of shoulder pitch. Okay, so holding onto the hip bones, flattening the lower back, and then feel that really nice articulation of the spine. So lifting up. Remember, we don't need to go too high because it all goes onto the shoulders. Softening down the ribs. Imagine it's melting down, down, down. And see you connecting more with the glute, with the inner thigh and the pelvic floor. And then slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, roll down and rock back to neutral. Flattening the lower back and really slowly peeling away. And then really slowly rolling down through that spine. Next one, we're going to stay up and we're going to do a little bit onto the legs. Pop your elbow down and you can bring your hands onto the hip bone. Make sure these 2 hip bones are nice and stable, not going anywhere. And then the ball between your knees stays there. We're going to shift the weight to one side and we're going to start sending the leg on the opposite side out. Okay, so pointing the toes and in. 4 more. And 1 more. Good. When you come back, don't rush to switch sides straight away. See the hip bones, see that nice and level. And then once you feel it's not dropped, not compensated, squeezing from the other bum and another leg. And go for another 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. We're gonna roll down our spine. And we're gonna give a little cuddle. Well done. Rolling around the spine, around the lower back. Go down towards the tailbone. You might feel a little bit more delicate. Some of you quite like this one, some of you might not. And then pop the ball between your ankle. Okay, so from here, bringing the arms down and then going into double tabletop. When you're bringing your knees above your hips and you just feel the connection onto the tummy. So from here, we're going to lift and lower, lift and lower. And 1 more. We see if we can hold it, lifting the arms up. We're going to circle with the arms. Circle 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's join together with the legs. We're going to stretch the legs, circle, pull back in. Stretching it out, circle back, exhale, and inhale. Well done. Let's do 1 more. Good. And then pull it back in, and then let the arm to rest a little bit, and we're going to pull one up, roll, and then roll the other one up. So you see? And sideways, rolling my little squashy ball and my ankle up and around. Yeah, if you feel this is okay, you could extend the leg and carry on with extended leg. Exhale, but really feel protected by your lower back, okay? Not fully imprint, and then well done. And then pull it back in. If the ball feels like gonna fall out, just let it drop and give yourself a cuddle. Good. Take the ball out, roll around, rock around a bit. And then we're going to roll onto our side, sit ourselves up. And we're going to put the ball on our side. Okay, so we're going to shift back onto this side. And then bring it under the rib cage. I think this week we done this. Last week we must have done. Now we're going to our elbow. And supporting our head. The legs can go in bend position. Nice and relaxed. And the top just up towards the ceiling. So see where you are. This ball can go a little bit, I kind of keep it just around my rib cage area. But you can move it and see if you don't like it from here. The elbows going down, have a nice little bend, and then lifting up and open towards the chest. Going down. You don't need to tap it down onto the mat. It's a nice little opening movement. See if you can push the shoulder away from the ear. See, you're working on your neck and head, and see if that opening can go a bit more. Well done. Good. Now whilst we're here, you can hold it like this. We can go into a little comfy. Let's go clam, okay? Let's go 16 clams. See, I'm pretty much into a nice alignment. I'm squashing my ball. The only thing I don't like is little squashing. See, if you have some energy, you could prop yourself up onto your forearms. If you feel, oh, I'm tired, squash the ball. And then we're gonna lift the top knee up and lay down. Well done. So really nicely keeping these hip bones on top of each other, no rocking back. And 6 more. My voice is gone. And then 1 more. Good. We're going to lift the top heel up. Let's go to level 2, lifting both heels up and open from here as well. Another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,